Cities have a heartbeat, don't they? For decades, the pulse of this city has pounded exclusively in the old downtown. But if you stand by the water tonight and look across the river, you can actually see the financial gravity shifting.
It is a literal changing of the guard. You look at that shimmering peninsula across the new bridge, and you are basically staring at the Pudong of Vietnam. The sheer scale of this new development is staggering. It makes you wonder what happens to the soul of a city when its epicenter just packs up and moves across the water.
That is the perfect question. It is not just about building taller glass towers, it is about rewriting how a metropolis functions. Imagine your front porch being the river with an unobstructed view of the old skyline, but your backyard is a brand new opera house. It is the ultimate paradox, keeping the romance of the old world while plugging into the mainframe of a smart city.
Exactly. The contrast is striking. The old downtown is charming, but it is a labyrinth of congested streets. Over at this new hub, the blueprint is entirely different. We are talking subterranean power grids, sweeping boulevards, and residential spaces that feel like wellness sanctuaries. Touchless tech, advanced air filtration, infinity pools suspended over the water. It is a calculated response to the chaos of modern urban life.
A sanctuary for the architects of the new economy. But does creating this hyper-efficient enclave risk turning it into a walled garden for the elite? You walk through those lobbies and bump into global executives and digital nomads. It is a magnet for capital, but what is the social cost of such rapid, concentrated wealth creation?
It is a valid fear. Whenever you build a new financial powerhouse, you risk alienating the culture that made the city attractive in the first place. But historically, looking at places like Canary Wharf, these foundational shifts eventually pull the entire regional economy upward. By 2030, this area is projected to be the financial engine of Southeast Asia, with new metro lines and pedestrian bridges cementing it to the old city. It is not replacing the original heart, but acting as a much-needed second ventricle.
A second ventricle pumping an entirely different kind of capital. You are not just looking at riverfront real estate. You are looking at a front-row ticket to a country's economic ascension.
Precisely. It forces us to ask a bigger question about where we place our bets in a changing world. When the map of global wealth is being redrawn right in front of us, do we stay safely on the old shore, or do we cross the bridge to see what the future actually looks like?
I suppose that is the million-dollar choice. Or perhaps a billion-dollar one. We will leave you on the riverbank to think about that.